Hey y'all, this is Cindy. I'm the Tireless Tangler, and you have arrived at day 57 of the 100 Days of Zentangle Project 2019. Thank you so much for being with me today. Today's tangle is called Tut. It's by Ohio Tangler Joan Stark, and she says she named it this because it has an Egyptian feel to it. So let me show you how this is going to go today, and we'll get into the pattern. All right, Tut is one of those ribbon patterns that starts with the thin parallel lines. I would love to show you that my parallel lines were straight and not wiggly, but this is what I got. I'm going with it. And I am not doing this on purpose, I promise you. So 2 parallel lines, leaving a gap in the center for the tangle. Then the next step is to make triangles. And this tangle is going to work whether you make them wide or skinny. Yes. The third step is the one that sort of got me. It's not hard, but for some reason I just couldn't grasp it. You draw a line from the point, whoops, preferably straight, from the point about down to the center of each one of these triangles. I kept wanting to put it on the bottom and bring it up. Don't do that, Cindy. It's wrong. Well, it's not wrong, it's just, I'll leave that to you guys to figure out. I don't have the brain power for it today. Okay? That's our next step. And remember, the line comes down from the point of the triangle and not from the base. Yeah. All right. The final step is just to join the corner to the point. Yes. Oops. And I suppose you could curve these lines if you wanted to. Nothing says you can't. Now in the step out, she blacks the bottom side or one of these sides. I'm going to choose to black this side because of this opportunity that I had there for improvement. So I sort of like looking at it like that. I sometimes feel like that's self-delusional, but I think I'm negative enough about myself that I need the delusion sometimes. So that's what we're going to go with. My opportunity for improvement. There we go. So you can already see this is one of those optical illusion tangles, right? It definitely does. Let me turn this the way it should be, or at least the way it is in the step out. And of course, there's nothing that says you can't turn that on the top. It's just, you know how I am. It's got to be just so. All right. So she has 2 alternate versions of shading for this. One, she had shaded the inner sides, both inner sides of the triangle, leaving the next 2 open, I think. And then in this fashion. Yeah, and that way there's nothing wrong with it. It's just fine. The one I liked was to, and I don't have any eraser, but but I'll give you the example, was to shade the same corner but then alternate. So basically to skip one and then lay graphite on the next one over. And so this would be the following one. And I actually like both of them, but this is actually, I think, my favorite one. So you can do as you will. And of course, this begs the exploration for triangles. And if you wanted to, you know, do some of your triple E fills in here, no reason why you couldn't. Actually, let's see how that's going to look. Okay, not bad. Nothing to write home about. Oops. You could do that. I don't know what I'm doing here. Something like that. Anyway, lots of different possibilities for embellishing this and having fun. So let's get this in the pattern and we will be done with day 57. I hope it's day 57. I hate when I get that wrong. Okay, day 57. Tut. Let's put Tut right in here by yesterday's pattern, which I've already forgotten the name of. I'm a mess. All right, Tut. So we're going to, as we have done before on these sort of patterns, we're going to incorporate this inner aura that we do for separation in this spot into the pattern itself. So I'm going to use that as one of my inner auras. And then I think I'm going to do a double row of this. And maybe I'll embellish them differently. I haven't decided. All right. So, oops. Starting with our triangles. And just for fun, let's see if I can mirror this. And see if that helps us come up with something interesting later, just for fun. Okay, so the next step of this is okay. I'll figure out what I'm going to do with this in a minute. And I'm trying to decide if on this other side I should also mirror and put my black on this side, which is what I think I'm going to do. Let's finish this pattern out. Okay. Oh, look what I did. I made a meta pattern here. I like it. Yay me. Look at that. I explored and something fun came out of it. Doesn't always work out that way, does it, girls and boys? Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen. Guys, don't be upset with me. The demographics say that most of the watchers are ladies, so although I did get some comments from you guys, so that was very unfair demographically, wasn't it? Bad Cindy. I will try not to speak that way anymore, because I can think of 2 of you right now. Thanks for watching, guys. There we go. Oh, I'm onto something here, guys. I like this little sort of winter-looking, snowflake-looking pattern. I like it. Now, the question is, what can I do to it without messing it up completely? I think I'm going to shade this first. See what I come out with. So I'm going to shade I'm going to do the alternate method. And see what this does for my flower here. So if I'm going to be skipping over here, ooh, that's not technically one, so we should do this. Okay, I don't mind, except I'm going to shade right here, because that will work. But then did I mess up something over here is the question. So then would I do this one? I don't know. It begs the question, doesn't it? So this would be here. If we're going to keep mirroring. And I may draw this out depending on how this one up here looks. Or I may repeat it, or I may do something else. I don't know. Let's blend it and see what happens. Oh, this is the part of pattern play that I really love. Just seeing what will happen. It's so much fun. I'm definitely gonna have to bring my mono zero in here and clean this up. I didn't do the tidiest job here. That's a big on my part. All right, where's my mono zero? I'm gonna lift that one section out, see what I've got, and I'll probably leave it out. I think I messed with the pattern. I got burned. No, I'm just kidding. Let's see. Yeah. I will probably come back and do another shading pass on this, but I do like this meta pattern that we sort of discovered here. I still think this should be shaded on one side. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what we end up with in the end. And you could leave out the double line here, and it would be even more complete type pattern. And I'm pretty sure leaving that out may be some other pattern. I don't know, guys. I don't know. There are too many to count at this point. Okay, that is day 57 of the 100 Days of Zentangle. I cannot believe we've made it this far. Y'all are the best. I'm still here. Let's keep after it and see how beautiful this is when we're done.